Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Alan Wake 2. A gente parou aqui no ponto que a gente tava no aquele hotel, né? Ocean View. E aí teve um ritual lá e vamos atrás agora de Alice, né? Achei Alice vai ao Parliament. Cadê Parliament Tower? É pra cá. Acho que é essa torre aqui. Aqui, é isso mesmo. Bora. Novamente tretas com a jovem Alice.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room. I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Aqui tem como vão as coisas de Barry Wheeler. Acho que esse Barry, se eu não me engano, no 1 era tipo agente dele, né? Oi Alice, tudo bem com você? Só queria saber como você está. Tentei te ligar, mas não consegui falar. Você provavelmente só está afundada no seu processo criativo. Sei como vocês artistas ficam quando estão no meio dos seus projetos. Tudo mais desaparece. Se você me ligar de volta e eu não atender, porque estou fazendo, sei lá, o que um produtor executivo deve fazer. Ainda é um mistério para mim. Se precisar da minha ajuda com qualquer negócio relacionado à sua mostra, é só falar. Oi Alice, tem tubarão rondando. Agora eles querem transformar o que aconteceu com o Al num filme ou série. Adivinha, uma merda de um videogame. Eita, manda eles se fuderem. Além disso, caso você fique sabendo por outra pessoa, uma escritora de crimes reais chamada Tammy Booker está preparando um livro sobre o Al. Eu cacei a editora dela e falei que vamos processar. Não se preocupe que eu vou cuidar disso, seu amigo Barry. Entrando em contato porque não tenho recebido notícias suas. Está tudo bem aí? Eu tô preso em reuniões infinitas sem intervalo. Vou confessar, pensei até em mijar numa caneca. E que se dane os almoços. Não sei como essas pessoas conseguem fazer um filme passando o tempo todo em reuniões. Seu amigo Barry. Oi Alice, você vai pensar que eu fui trocado por um duplo do mal, mas eu entrei para uma seita e estou adorando, vixe. A parte de ser uma seita é brincadeira, mas mais ou menos. Abençoado retiro de bem-estar. Putz. De trabalhar com álcool com os Anderson era difícil às vezes, mas esses caras de cinema são insanos. Meus níveis de estresse estavam nas alturas, mas aí eu recebi. É meio complicado aqui porque não dá pra. Deveria dar pra. Mas aí eu recebi a dica do retiro. Melhor decisão que já tomei. Nunca me senti tão bem. E enfim, saudável. cara que é dono desse lugar, o Chester, é um milagreiro do caramba. Não é pirado de jeito nenhum. Sei que você pensa que eu estou falando besteira, mas perdi um monte de peso. Você nem ia me reconhecer. Chester me fala que eu sou sortudo ter vindo parar aqui, que algo de ruim teria acontecido comigo se eu tivesse ficado em Nova York. Eu acredito nele. Não estava me sentindo muito bem depois de tudo que aconteceu, principalmente depois daqueles esquisitos do DFC virem falar comigo. É o suficiente para transformar qualquer pessoa num conspiracionista maluco. Espero que você esteja bem por aí. Vem me visitar a qualquer hora. A costa oeste não é tão ruim quanto eu fiz parecer nos e-mails anteriores. Seu amigo Barry. 2 anos atrás, né? Sou mais peixe fora d'água em Hollywood do que era no meio do mato. No meio do mato do noroeste pacífico. Esses coxinhos de dentes brilhantes são mais falsos do que se tivessem 6 dedos. E tudo é tão maravilhoso a porra do tempo todo, ainda que na verdade seja o contrário. Mais de uma vez eu quase vomitei durante as reuniões com esses produtores babacas. Mas eu preciso estar aqui para zelar pelo legado do Al. Todo mundo quer abocanhar os direitos de gravar nos cinemas livros do Casey, e eles têm ideias burras do que fazer. É meu dever guiar esse bando de zumbi bronzeado na direção geral de alguma coisa que lembre vagamente bom gosto. Me dói saber que o Al odiaria profundamente as adaptações se elas não fizessem justiça à visão dele. Ele era mestre em odiar profundamente as coisas, por bons motivos. Quer dizer, é por isso que a gente e ele amava tanto, né? Por isso que a gente amava ele tanto, né? Enfim, preciso entrar em outra videochamada agora sobre a escolha de elenco, seu amigo Barry. Muitas mensagens do seu amigo Barry.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
É quase como se ela tivesse ficado obcecada que nem ele, né? Não sei, no 1 pelo menos.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. photos I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end. Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. I can do this. Yes. The visions I'm seeing from the world beyond this nightmare from home, they sink down to the bottom of this ocean. I catch them. Visions, echoes, big fish. Some are actual events, some are forgotten ideas. No, it's good. No, it will work. They're my inspiration, elements for my story to make it more true, even the parts that are true. I must change reality to escape. The writing has to be just right, or else it'll all just wash away.
Mr. Scratch. Okay.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation. I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know? There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Escape do estúdio, né? Novamente aquele caminhozinho aqui. Isso. Só que abre.
The door was locked.
Pra cima de mim. Neighbor. Ah, 666. Oh, vem logo. Deixa o papagaiado aí. Logo raiva. Vai aparecer de novo aqui.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be...
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisi.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Öden Ö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Certo, porão é pra cá, né? Atalho para o porão. Tarará, tarará. É por aqui? É por aqui, provavelmente. caixa de sapato no porão. Caixa de sapato no porão tá aqui. Não é isso não? Eu estou viajando. Não, tem que vir pra cá agora. Beleza. Pera aí. Por aqui. Será que é aqui mesmo? Não, aqui seria pra sair, né? Certo, então. Ó. No porão, depósito do porão. Então vamos por aqui de novo. Certo, por aqui tem uma coisa aqui, acho que é pelo outro lado ali, né? Provavelmente aqui. Aqui. Mudou aqui. Antes, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui, né? Se tem alguma coisa, algum item. E tem vários nadas. Lavanderia. Acho que é por aqui. Oficina.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Agora eu tenho que ir embora. É isso. Acho que é isso. Cadê? Deixa eu ver o caminho que eu vim fazer. Pô, só não gostei dessa, como é que diz? Esse controle da bateria, porque o outro ficava melhor, que a gente deixava apertado o scroll do mouse e quando a gente largava ele parava de usar. Aqui não, você aperta, ele usa indiscriminadamente. Por aqui, né?
Deeper, this is hell. I'm hell, I died. She was dead. I died. I just want to sleep.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane, with whatever means necessary.
Certo, agora procure Zane no hotel. Nesse hotel aqui, né? Seu correio. Talvez, será? Talvez, né? Opa.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of a cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Procurando Zane no hotel, né? Certo. Procure a sala de Zane pra cá. Sala de Zane é aqui mesmo. Investigação.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time. I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar. You'd given up. You stopped writing.
You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took a return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
Oh, mercy. Thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
What the fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns. I had to find the movie theater Poet's Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Sai do hotel, né? Me pago.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Siga os holofotes no céu, né? Pra lá. Passar aqui, isso é meio ruim. tá aí correndo na doida mesmo. Corre, meu filho. Anda, filha, tira. Veio pra se curar. É por aqui, será? Oxi. Não, ó, siga, vá até o Poets Cinema. Onde é que é isso? Ah, é por aqui mesmo. Poets Cinema. Aqui tá lotado, né? Passar no meio ali vai ser meio ruim. Esses caras estão ou não estão aqui, hein? É foda porque os bichos horas não estão nem aí, horas chegam com tudo, né? Você nunca sabe.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
Ela cena, saguão. Mas antes eu quero achar onde é que tá. Pontinho de escuridão. Geralmente tem, né?
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
olhar ele aqui em cima, né? Onde é que tá?
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. I was missing something. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
Até pegar o kit médico ali.
The scene changed with the story.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch?
insane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
Aqui. Acho que não. E se eu tirasse aqui pra ver como fica? Olha, aponta pra cá e aponta pra lá. Ali também não tem. Oxe, que diabos é isso? Cadê? Bullets, bodies and bourbon. Worst case. Era o covil da seita, eles não faziam questão de esconder. Eles tinham reunido as portas e fachadas. Certo, mas investigue o saguão do teatro. Certo, saguão aqui embaixo, né? Então, vamos olhar. O que eu posso investigar aqui? Code of the World. Saguão do cinema. Pera aí, antes de eu mudar essa cena aqui. Algum miserável daquele? Acho que não. Certo, aqui eu preciso saguão do cinema, provavelmente mudar, né? Onde vamos acontecer os curiosos de terror, mundo projetado.
The scene had changed.
Dá pra subir aqui, será? Será que é por ali que eu tenho que vir agora? Ah, dá pra subir aqui.
Urban
Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
Cadê? Vestígio segundo. Ainda tem alguma coisa para olhar aqui. Palavra do culto. E agora se eu botar aqui, foi pra onde eu vim? Acho que foi, né? Foi. E se eu mudar aqui para aquele outro lá? Esse não conclui.
Following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Deu jeito de entrar na cabine de projeção. Assista ao fragmento do filme no saguão do cinema. Certo. E agora trecho do filme perdido.
What is this? Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his.
Certo, mas aí Tem condição, né?
The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door. I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
Aceite e despeje o lixo aqui. Vá ao terraço e acho o lugar de onde alguém caiu.
Maybe I had missed something on the plot board.
Será que é trecho do filme perdido? Câmara da noite à noite.
Police car? How important to the story?
To, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues. Made plenty of their problems disappear. Dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
correct.
Certo, mas aí... Como é que eu vou entrar aqui? Peraí, porta trancada. Eu tenho que ir pra onde? Lá o terraço e acho o lugar de onde alguém caiu. O terraço acho que vai ser por aqui mesmo. Peraí. Ah, peraí.
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Are you related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Dora based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Dora?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Dorr went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Dorr living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Também louco aí. De Valterra se acha o lugar de não sei o que. Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. No próximo a gente continua. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha e valeu!